Hi, I'm James Berry with the Happy Apple Personal Car Wash. I'm going to demonstrate to you step-by-step process so you know exactly what to expect when you order our service. Also, I intend to prove to you that there's absolutely no substitute for a hand car wash. This vehicle here is my workhorse. I use it for everything and I'm not easy on it. I just ran it through the local machine wash and bought the deluxe package. It told me it was going to wash, wax, tire shine, the whole nine. I intend to show you exactly what's left over after that machine wash, and again that there's no substitute for a hand wash. The first step is we'll start on our tires. They catch the worst wear and tear. Built up brake dust, grease, grime, so we'll start out with a light yet effective degreaser on the tire and wheel. I'm going to apply it liberally, but it's guaranteed not to harm your vehicle, just harm the dirt that it's holding. Generally, I'm going to let that set in. I'm going to come back onto the tire and rim with a soft bristle brush that's easy on the vehicle, yet again hard on the dirt. And to show how there's no substitute for a hand wash, you'll see that I'm able to get into the crevices, the cracks that machines won't get to, and you have to care to get to. Now generally I'm going to take an extra hand, but for the essence of the video, I'll move on. I'll come back to the vehicle with a wrap tire sponge. I'm going to go around the tire, cleaning it free of debris, dirt, built up grease, and brake dust. And then I'm going to come back over it after I've cleaned the hole, and I'm going to put my hand to it once again with a clean microfiber towel to ensure that it's all clean, shining. Once we've completed our cleaning process, I'm going to come back to the tire with our specially formulated, eco-friendly, 98% biodegradable tire shine that's guaranteed not to sling, never to damage your vehicle, but only to leave it shiny and new. We spray it liberally. We cover the whole tire, and when it's done, it'll look like the front tire, which we've just done here. I'm going to get to work. It takes a little time to give the care that we do. We'll come back and check in on our other tire. Once we finished up our tires, we'll move on to the next step, just as a little bit of TLC. We're going to clean up underneath the wheel wells, using a light degreaser again, and maybe a touch of water if we need to kick it up a notch. But we're going to get in there with our hands, scrubbing that free of all that built up grime. Once we got the wheel wells clean, once we know that the tires are taken care of, we'll move on to our next step, which is going to be, again, to use a green product that's highly effective, highly concentrated, but safe to use in your car and safe on our environment. We're going to go around spot treating the vehicle for bird droppings, tree sap, stuck-on bugs, what have you. We'll go on, we'll pre-treat each one, let it set in, come back across it, and take those stuck-on things off before we ever get into actually cleaning the entire vehicle. Moving on to the next step, we're going to again use another one of our green products, eco-friendly products. That's a very innovative product. It's a water-based polymer, so it's not going to hurt your vehicle. I can use it in many different temperatures, and it's going to be very versatile, however extremely effective, leaving a great shine and taking off this dirt that other car wash didn't take off. Let's take a look. What I'm going to do, I'll make sure that my towel is nice and wet. Even though it's a microfiber towel, I don't want to damage your vehicle. I want to make sure I can pick up the particles that are left on your vehicle and not scrape them around using a wet on wet. I'm going to go on this heavy dirty area here just for the video. Spray on my product. I'm going to move the product around with my wet rag. And I'm going to come back over it with a dry towel and buff it to a high shine. Once we finish cleaning the body completely and have it all nice and shiny, we're going to move on to all the exterior windows and outside mirrors. All done by hand with no substitutes. The last step is just to go around the vehicle and show a little extra care. We're going to hand buff it out, looking at all the crevices, cracks, places that dirt can hide, and go through it by hand and make sure it comes to a nice shine all the way around the vehicle. That is every step of our process, and that completes your express hand wash. See the difference.